So, I've chosen to redo speech number 2, the informative speech, for my final speech. In my first speech, I didn't necessarily like how I didn't point out my main points. I thought I was kind of being sneaky but like good about it, and I wasn't. I also didn't elaborate on my points a lot, and I didn't really like my conclusion. So today I've changed my whole topic and I'm going to elaborate on my main points. I'm actually going to point them out directly in my introduction, and my conclusion is going to be a lot better, I think. Here in America, we have all kinds of favorite foods. Our favorite foods are like steak, hot dogs, burgers, apple pies, everything like that. And we also have many options to choose from different cultures, like Mexican foods and Italian foods and Chinese foods. But something you don't see around here is Turkish foods. What do they like to eat? What are their favorite foods? Today I'm going to tell you about some of their favorite dishes. Things like their vegetable dishes that they enjoy, and the meat dishes that they like, and even some of the side dishes. In Turkey, a vegetable dish is called zeytinyaglı. That means there's absolutely no meat inside the dish. These dishes are served either cold or cooked, but I think for the most part cold. I'm going to tell you a little about both. The first dish I'm going to tell you about is called yaprak sarma, and I'm going to show you right now. It's basically a rice, onion, and a bunch of spices like mint and cinnamon and pepper, and it's all wrapped in these vine leaves, which is really interesting and different for us. Another really great dish to try is dolma. It's mainly like a turkey-styled stir-fry, which is really cool. It's like rice and onions and other spices, and instead of being wrapped in leaves, it is put into a vegetable, such as eggplants or peppers or zucchinis. The example I showed you was peppers, and it looked really appetizing. The last dish I want to tell you about is yezul fasuli. Yezul fasuli is a green bean casserole, Turkey style. It has green beans and they are cooked in mushroom soup, and they have shredded cheese and breadcrumbs on top. It looks really appetizing as well. Of course, not everything has to be veggies. Lahmacun is a very popular pizza-like dish. It is finely minced meat with onions and spices served on a very, very, very thin dough. It also comes with things like tomatoes, lettuce, and parsley, and a lot of people even like squirt lemon juice on it. Some people will even roll this dish like a taco. It originates from a Syrian cuisine called Levant. Levant means dough with meat in Arabic. It's a very, very popular dish in Turkey. Another really popular meat-filled dish is karnıyarık. Karnıyarık is a fried eggplant served with minced meat, onions, parsley, garlic, and tomato filling. According to the website I got this from, www.witinstable.com, this dish is a must if you go to Turkey. Another meat-filled dish I'll be telling you about is kuru fasulye, which is known as beans. That dish almost looks soupy, which is not what I got from the description. But anyways, Turks love, love, love their beans. And this dish they'll serve with or without meat. They also serve it with plain rice, pickles, and sauerkraut. The very last dish I'm going to be telling you about is kebabs. That sounds really familiar, right? Kebabs in Turkey are just like kebabs in America. You know, all kinds of meat, skewed, put in skewers I guess would be the correct thing to say. And they are grilled over fire. The only difference is, you know how ours are like little balls? Well, theirs are like one long thing of meat put on a skewer. And this is a picture of it. With every dish there has to be a side. Kasik is grinded cucumbers mixed in with diluted yogurt, garlic, and mint. That sounds kind of strange, but apparently it's so refreshing in Turkey and people love it with ice cubes in it. Another dish I'll be telling you about is bulgur pahlavi. Bulgur pahlavi is a wheat, although it looks like rice. And here's a picture of it so you can see what I'm talking about. It's normally cooked with roasted onions, green peppers, tomato paste, and mint. But the last dish I want to tell you about is musfar. Musfar is a kind of like an egg dish. It has eggs, shredded zucchini, flour, cheese, and mint. Turks love mint. It's in everything, apparently. I think this dish looks extremely appetizing, and here's a picture of it. Although some of those recipes and dishes look very different, they still look extremely appetizing. And if you want to spice up your kitchen, I totally suggest trying some of these. I got these recipes and pictures from www.witinstable.com, www.almostturkishrecipes.com, and www.turkishfoodsandrecipes.com. All of those websites have many more recipes to try, and if you're looking to make things different in your kitchen, I totally suggest trying some of these. I hope my veggie dishes, meat lover dishes, and side dishes gave you a bigger variety for your next meal.